So we're at the Canada Life Center here today in Winnipeg with our good buddy Nate, checking out Nancy Wilson from Heart's rig. So I've been a huge fan of Heart since I was probably that big, because my parents listened to Heart and then I started listening to him. So it's really cool to be able to check out some of Nancy's stuff. And Nate's a fellow Canadian out here teching for her. So yeah, do you want to take us through like some of her guitars and amps? And
yeah, for sure. She's got 3 kind of main electric guitars. Starts the night with this Flying V. I think it's a custom-made Flying V. I don't think it's a Gibson one. It's a smaller than regular, but it's a cool guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. She plays Baby Lestrange and Never on that one.
Cool.
And then she's had this guitar with her for a long time. It's a 63 Telecaster.
Yeah.
Super cool guitar. I don't know when it was refinished, but it looks like a long time ago.
Yeah, the checking on it is awesome.
It's
I don't
cool,
know if they can see that.
Sideways and vertical.
Yeah.
Let's try to get it. Super
The color's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love any of the Fender stuff where they do the matching headstock color.
Yeah.
I just think
Super cool.
yeah. I wish that all Fenders were like that. Very cool. You know, a buddy of mine, the YouTuber Robert Baker, says that 63 is, in his opinion, the best year for any guitars.
This guitars
ever.
are awesome.
He said he's never played a 63 of anything that wasn't killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's their old SG. I don't know if it's like
Yeah.
late 70s. Super cool though. It's neat. When she gets going like Barracuda and stuff, she'll punch the strings. And you can see strings leave the indents, and then pretty much every show I have to go and restring at least these 2 because they'll have big kinks in them. And she'll bang them against that. I don't know if you can get it there. It's kind of dark, but
yeah, I can see that there.
it's kind of cool. Yeah.
It looks almost like fretware.
Yeah.
Put on the pickup rings.
Yeah, and she'll punch it. Sometimes she'll punch it all the way into the pickup. It's kind of cool.
It's cool that I'm assuming she doesn't use the neck pickup, and that's why it's like sunken way down.
I sink it down because I want it to be a little bit brighter, but she always puts it in the middle position.
Oh, okay.
And then I kind of set this guitar. I wanted it a little bit brighter, but she always has it there, so I sink that pickup down a little bit and then raise this one up just to get it a little bit brighter.
Very cool.
Yeah, same with the Telly. It's always in the middle position.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever met a guitar player that does that.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting too, but that's how she wanted it.
All of her Telecasters neck humbucker?
Yeah,
primarily?
So this is the main one, and then this one's just the backup. The Duesenberg's the backup for the SG.
Very cool.
Mostly because it has a Bigsby.
Okay.
But yeah, it's mostly just these 3 are the main ones that she's using in the show. These 3 Telecasters for the other guitar player, Ryan Waters.
Okay, yeah.
And then for acoustics, she has these HD35s, her signature ones. So it's got her name inlaid there and a heart at the 12th fret and an inlay up at the top.
That's awesome.
This one, what does it say? The second of the 4 prototypes that they made, and then this other one, I don't know if it's the first or what, but it looks like it got played a lot more than that one. Probably says here. Nope, this is one of the production ones, 95 of 101. But looks like this one was the favorite.
Yeah.
It seems like it got used a lot more.
I was going to say, you can see where the top is split and you guys have repaired it.
Yeah, little repairs and wore through the finish up here. This one sounds a little up the tube, the nicer sounding too.
Very, very cool. It's interesting that that she strums that high up.
Yeah,
on
and
acoustic
hard
too.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot to wear through that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's not like they're 50-year-old guitars or anything. 20 years old. That's cool one too, that Martin made for her and Ann. It's got a heart-shaped sound hole and the star theme. I think there's only 2. I think she's got one and Ann's got one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a story I heard anyway. I never double-checked it.
Other ones over on stage left.
Yeah.
And then a couple Takaminis that she's been using lots of. For the acoustic set, she uses this one, which we picked up in Los Angeles when we were going through, and it sounds great. It's cool looking, like nice bear claw spruce.
Yep. Really nice inlays.
Yeah. This is a super, super nice one. One of the Pro Series.
I don't see a lot of artists using like Takamine.
We were using mostly the Martins.
Yep.
And slowly working the Takaminis in a little bit more and more. This one she uses on For Edward, which is like the big solo guitar moment.
Cool.
And a new song they just added, Sand, which is, both of them are like a different tuning. So this is the one that's switching between tunings. Sounds great.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then the other ones are backups. This is one of the signature Martins is a backup, and then a 12-string for Ryan Waters when they're doing the acoustic section.
Very cool.
Yeah, they all got wireless packs, and then the
Yep.
wireless gets routed to here. So we'll have 2 channels of acoustic, and then Ryan's, and then 2 channels of electric, and then Ryan's, and then 1 spare. And then that all comes out of the back into this big shot. So if everything's going good, it just stays on 1 the whole time. 2 is on the Duesenberg on the spare. So I
Okay.
can switch to that or run a cable. Drop pedal. So if we got to run a guitar out and drop it a half step, like as a spare,
Yep.
that's there. And one of your guys' Revv pedals, and I'll
Yep.
use it in the center. These 2 markings I usually keep the same, where the volume and the gain is.
Yep.
And then for the room, I'll mess with
The
the
EQ.
EQ, and I'll pretty much leave it on all night. And then if it's an like Barracuda or something like that,
Yeah.
then I'll put it on the blue channel and get a little bit more overdrive. But I don't think I ever use it red. It's always
No.
just in the middle,
Yep.
like the little boost, just so I have the EQ control, and then blue if it's the Barracuda thing.
Very cool.
And then this is the Toadworks Barracuda pedal. So I think that's based off of like the rack unit that they had when they recorded it. And yeah, it's the Howard Lee signature one. And that gives you the Barracuda sound. HX is just for 2 delays. It's like a short delay and a long delay. And I'll just do those with my hands. And then I always have it in the tilt. And then that's probably my favorite pedal on the board, is then I can just ride that tilt EQ. And
Yeah.
not have to like think, is it mids or treble or whatever. If I want it a little bit brighter, I can make it a little bit brighter. If I want a little bit darker, I can make it a little bit darker. And I'll play with that all night.
Cool.
Yeah, and I don't really use the other side of it too much. I mostly just have it on the tilt side. Yeah, so it's mostly this, that setup, just in the middle, and then mostly playing with the treble or adjusting the whole EQ. And I'm mostly using them, as EQs. It's just a little bit of color, except for a couple where it's more of an overdriven thing. And then, the delay, it's like a chorus delay. So it's when she does like the rakes with the Bigsby stuff, it kind of makes it sound bigger. I'll do it right after she hits it. So she'll hit the note, I'll hit the thing, and it rings out. Kind of gets the modulation as it rings. And then slap back if just wanted like a little slap back. I got the 2 notes. That's mostly for me, just if I want to work on sounds or work on an electric thing and I don't want to have to run it through the cabinet on stage, then I'll just plug headphones into that.
Yeah.
And up to we go to this radial head switcher, and then I have top head for Gibson guitars, bottom head for the tellies, and I can switch between them that way.
And you said so these are Super Drive 30s from Buddha.
Yeah, it's like an AC30. It's like a 30 watt EL84 based. Tube head. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well,
and they've been on so long. Got other people's marks and kind of start there and then put my own piece of tape and
nice.
Mark it up.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking us through it, man.
Yeah, no problem.